Hello, how are you? Welcome to the most technologically advanced Summerslam reaction video that you're going to see in the year 2019 on the entire internet. Welcome to Boulevard Bullies HQ in front of our $500,000 liquid HD screen, which is connected directly to my cerebral cortex and is feeding you my subconscious thoughts while talking about wrestling. My name is Pat from the Bullies. Conspicuous by his absence, Steve of the Bullies is not here physically today, but we have him on digital, satellite, telephone call, voice over IP, cutting edge stuff right here on Boulevard Bullies. So let's get Steve involved right now, and we'll get him on this moving photo call that we got going on.
Enjoy the music while your party is being reached.
Hey Steve, what's up? It's Pat. Starting the review thing, where cameras rolling. I was hoping that you would tune in to the video chat as we discussed. Put you on the screen. But that's cool. You're probably busy. Just call me back. I'm going to keep it moving a little bit, but I'll definitely try again, or you call me back. Either you call me or I'll call you again. But either way, we'll get this done. All right, goodbye. Bye. So, SummerSlam 2019, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Totally fucking boring and lame. They did not use any new graphics, which they haven't done for the same few years. They moved it out of Brooklyn, which was a huge deal. The set looked exactly the same as a Raw or SmackDown set, except the fucking shit said SummerSlam on it. And you know what, Toronto? Y'all sounded like a Raw or a SmackDown crowd. As far as I know, you got Japan, you got Canada, and you got Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and those are the three largest wrestling cities in the world, and everything else is nothingness. So I was a little disappointed in the Canadian crowd. First match, Becky Lynch versus Natalya. The coolest part of the match, Natalya got Becky Lynch in a sharpshooter that was in between the second and third rope, and they were kind of like tangled up in it. And the referee was actually standing on the floor on the outside by the post, checking if Becky Lynch wanted to submit. It was an awesome spot, but once again, I couldn't help but think, is there no rope break? Leg versus arm, sharpshooter versus disarmer, pretty much everything you could expect. Becky Lynch retains. Totally boring. Second match. Fucking Bill freaking Goldberg versus Dolph freaking Ziggler. This was just strange. It was strange to me. Why would you have Bill Goldberg be in a match? I couldn't stop thinking about Matt Riddle during this match, because Matt Riddle was calling out Goldberg, saying that Goldberg sucked, and then all of a sudden Goldberg got a match, and Goldberg got paid pretty well. I thought that Riddle was creating buzz for himself, but then all of a sudden he didn't have a match on NXT. If he did have a match, it would have been against Killian Dane. Meh. I'm kind of worried that Matt Riddle buried himself. Next match, Ricochet versus AJ Styles. Ricochet came out dressed like the villain from American Horror Story Season 1 in a full-on gimp suit. The only thing that was missing was the fucking headgear with the zipper. It was like a cross between Nightwing and a full-on gimp suit from American Horror Story. Show it right here. You know I was going to do that. So now, just to recap, Becky Lynch versus Natalya, boring. Bill Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler, bizarre. And then AJ versus Ricochet, which might have been good, but I was so distracted by Ricochet's gimp suit that I couldn't even focus on the match. And it was not even 8 o'clock at this point, people. Let's get Steve on the line. I just ran through Becky Lynch, then the Goldberg, and then the OC AJ Ricochet thing. I really need you to call in, man, because I can't do this without you. I'm basically just shitting on the entire thing, and without you here, I just look like an asshole. Bayley versus Ember Moon for the Women's SmackDown Championship. It was like Ricochet versus AJ all over again. Two great wrestlers who I would love to see wrestle in a match, just not the match that I saw them wrestle in. Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Shane Owens versus Kevin McMahon. And just the notes on this, just to give you that behind the scenes, this match actually had build-up. Chair spot was cool. Love KO because he's real. Stunner is dumb. Low blow was dumb. There you go. That's it. Let's see what Steve has to think about Kevin Owens delivering the stunner. Just in general.
Please enjoy the music while your party is being reached.
Steve, what's up? It's Patrick. Just wanted to see what your thoughts were on KO and that stunner. So, you know, call me back if you want to just let me know about that or anything else that goes on. Okay, I might start calling the hospitals. Steve. All right, Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. Charlotte Flair is amazing. Trish Stratus, they dug up out of a Canadian grave thinking that she would get a whole bunch of love and respect, which is exactly what she did. I don't know. It's just the same old crap. You know, if Steve was here, I feel like he'd have a more positive swing on it. But he doesn't. And he's not here. So you're stuck with me. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. They have this 9-year fucking thing where Randy Orton called them stupid, and then Kofi Kingston won the championship, but he's still mad about that time. So he challenged Randy Orton. And Randy Orton thinks that that was stupid. Classic. Wrestler messing with the other wrestler's family. Cue Jerry Lawler, Stu Hart. Cue The Rock and Mick Foley's family. And then cue Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston family. Then Kofi Kingston, he completely snapped. He didn't know what to do, so he beat him up, which, you know, is a good thing to do if you're a wrestler. Next match. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt as the Fiend. I have so many thoughts about the Fiend, but as somebody who has grown up on Slipknot and horror, I look at the Fiend and I say, that's not going to give anybody nightmares. Your pants look like the comedian Gallagher. It looks like Jack Skellington and Corey Taylor designed your wardrobe, my friend. My favorite part of that match was when Finn Balor was sitting in the center of the ring and Bray Wyatt just tried to break his neck. Like he was like James Bond or something. He just... By this time in the show, I realized that the only reason I cared is because the name of it was SummerSlam. But I wasn't watching SummerSlam. I definitely wasn't watching a SummerSlam. But I guess, I don't know. I'm just confused. It's so bad it's confusing. Steve! I'm getting tired. I realize that it's probably very difficult to listen to somebody so negative. Steve! The final match of the evening was Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. And here's something positive for you. That was somehow my favorite match of the night. It was the thing that I rolled my eyes the most at looking at the card, but it somehow became my favorite match of the night. Seth Rollins was backflipping out of German suplexes. He was running around and going crazy.
Please enjoy the music while your party is being reached.
Steve, I finished reviewing SummerSlam. It wasn't good. I think I gave it 1,000 thumbs down. In this video, I have officially become everything I hate.